Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to York University, Canland York, Rank 5, the featured matchup Sunday afternoon featuring the Jets against and McDonald scores. My apologies, folks. Trying to get settled into the broadcast booth here. Sometimes you miss a few things. We got 8:33 left in the period. Duffield's goal scored by McDonald. Sells threw it up to him. He turned himself into a corkscrew inside the zone. Wasn't sure if he was looking for a pass, a shot, what, but he put it on net. And he found the bottom corner. Now Tenio Rodrigo, he grabs one and fires a quick shot on net. Now, in the corner, the Jets look to get it out. They fire it out through the defenseman, Westover and Shen, and that goes for an icing. 8:10 remaining in the period. As we get used to our new camera here, we run into some technical difficulties from time to time, so we want to thank you for bearing with us as we work through these hiccups. Luca, Scolari and Foster up front, Harris Peru and Johnny Leung. The starting goaltender today, Beta. Scolari throws it back. Little miscommunication there, but Harris Peru races back for it. He's got a couple of Jets throwing the afterburners on, chasing him, but he's equal to the task, and he throws it up the middle of the ice to Luca. Luca now splits a couple. It falls off his stick. Scolari grabs it. He throws it in behind the net. Giles grabs it, throws it around to Marion Patrick. He picks it up, comes across the ice looking to hit his teammate down there. Leung holds him to the outside, and then he's able to pick the puck up. Scolari comes back to help out. He throws it far side for Foster. Looks like the Jets are going to be getting called here. Foster fires one low. Griss with a huge pad save. Dale touches the puck up. 7:23 remaining here in the first period, and we're going to have our first power play as the Jets have been called for an infraction. Sells and Golo on the face-off. They push it forward. Marotta, he races into it, fires it around the boards. St. John's able to hold it in. He throws a backhand into the corner. Marotta grabs that, throws it off the glass, and St. John walks the line, holds it in, and he grabs across the ice to Sells. Just rolls off his stick. Sells reverses it back in for Lansfield. Lansfield with Zhang all over him. He twists away from him. Now he comes out to the other side. Finds St. John. St. John takes a look. Fires one high and off the glass. It rests on the back of the net. And they're able to knock it off there. Marotta and Zhang with Lansfield all over them. Lansfield grabs it. Cuts back in, tries to feed it to Oosterhuis, but a quick stick by Marotta gets it up to Dilio, and they fire it the length of the ice. Beta with a quick glove there. He covers that one up. Wants to make sure that we're no worse for wear. So they'll set it up, and they throw it around the ice. Leung now comes up the middle of the ice. Johnny Leung to Pedro Tenio Rodrigo. He tries to throw it into the middle. Now they come back to the far side. Leung, a high shot, and then Tenio Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo. Luca now, he turns in the corner. Leung back. Now they come back to the other side. Tennille Rodrigo. Tennille Rodrigo gets it to Shen. Shen back to Tennille Rodrigo. He tries to tuck it in short side. And Griss is there. He puts the skate up against the post and makes sure nothing gets in that short side. Sells on the draw. Pushes it back. Westover. Westover walks the line. Gets it to Harris Peru. He tries to throw it into Scoleri. Scoleri now. Back to Harris Peru. Harris Peru, he's got time and space. He walks in. A quick shot. Griss covers it up with 1 second left on the power play. Sells and Carey on the draw. Sells gets tossed. Scoleri now. They push it forward. Unable to get it out. Harris Peru holds it in. Fires it to Sells on the far side. Sells chips it deep into the corner. Foster skates into it. Foster now throws it back to Westover. He tries a low shot looking for a deflection. Foster with Marotta all over him. Back to Westover. Back into Foster. He spins at the top of the circle. He was looking for Scoleri on the back door. A great attempt there, just wide of the net. Now Sells. A couple of guys on him. Gives it to Scoleri. Far side, Westover. He tries to lose Carey. Gets it back up. Now they fire it down and around. Deep in the zone. Foster and Sells. Foster. Sells. Foster comes in to pick it up. Rolls off a stick or two. And now they try and get it back out. This time Luca grabs it. Stays on side. And he throws a backhand in. A quick stick there by Marotta as he keeps it out of the net. A great backhand by Luca. Bounced up and over the goalkeeper, but they were able just to clear it off the line. Now they're down in the far end. The Jets look to set it up, but now St. John comes skating away with it. Headmans it. Up to Oosterhuis, who throws it to Luca. The Jets, with their speed on the back check, created a bit of a turnover there. Now Leung, he drives a couple of guys wide, and they come to the far side. Oosterhuis, using his speed, gets rubbed out of the play there in the corner. Now Sells picks it up. Sells takes a look. He was looking to have a little bit of fun there. And Giles separates the man and the puck. And this time they go far side. Now Leung grabs it. Leung. Throws a backhand across to Tennille Rodrigo. Now they try and come in the zone. Look to set things up. Beta with a huge save there. So lots of extracurricular activities going on down there in front of the goalkeeper. Westover's gonna go off. So we've got 2:50 left in the period. And now Tennille Rodrigo picks up that and he takes a look. He's got a little bit of time and space. He fires a low shot on Griss. Now it comes back around to the far side. Jang headmans the puck to the winger. Now they look to try and get it up the middle of the ice. Here's Peru, looks to keep his man to the outside with an active stick, and Sells comes in to help out. Sells now comes down the ice, takes a look, comes around, chips it off the boards, and they come around. Down in the far zone they go. And across the ice, down now. Grist comes out to play it. He stops it up. Set there by Giles. He takes a look, tries it up the middle of the ice. But the Jets can't really get it, and they throw it in deep. St. John goes back for it. A couple of guys on him. He gets taken down, no worse for wear. Into the middle of the ice now. Foster grabs it and fires at the length of the ice. Chris leaves it there for his defenseman. Giles to Dale and then up to Raymond. Raymond now up the middle of the ice to the winger, and a huge glove save there by Beta to keep it 1-0 Duffield. So we got 1:09 left in the period here. Face-off's going to be to the left of Beta. Leung grabs that one, tries to fire it out of the zone. And this time, Lansfield grabs it and fires at the length of the ice. Marotta winds things up behind the net, skates up the left wing wall. Luca picks that one off, and he fires it back down the length of the ice. That does it as Westover comes charging out of the penalty box. Now Jane tries to set things up, and it comes back out. Jane now headmans the puck. That goes deep in the Duffield zone. 30 seconds remaining. They set it up. St. John over to Leung. Leung now takes a look. Coming up the left wing side. Tries to get around a couple. Lansfield follows it up. He gets the puck. It picked and now carries off. He tries to headman it up to another player. And unable to get it this time. Now, Leung with one man all over him. The buzzer sounds, and that's going to do it for the first period. Looks like we're going to have another penalty upcoming here.
Nathan, you use way better over here. Okay, you use pause.
Well, looks like Leung, his day might be cut short. McDonald is going into the penalty box. We'll wait to see what they put up on the clock here. But Duffield already playing shorthanded with a forward and a defenseman missing in action right now. So it looks like it's a 2-minute penalty and maybe just a game misconduct. Not really sure what the entire call is. They'll bring it down the ice. Now Scolari chases them into the zone, tries to set it up. He picks the puck up behind the net. Scolari and Foster out there to start this penalty kill. Scolari happy to hold it off. He finds Foster. He fires one low. Just misses the side of the net. Now the Jets look to come out. Shen picks that up. He tries to fire it. That hits somebody at center ice. Now the Jets come in the zone. They look to set things up. Dillio now circles inside the zone. He's got some space. And a huge pad save there by Beta. And now a blocker save. Foster grabs it. He fires it the length of the ice. Chris stops it. And now we got an interference call. Looks like Colo's going off this time for interference, so that's going to be 4-on-4 hockey here for the next 56 seconds. Sells wins the draw back to Westover. Over to St. John. He fires a hard shot. Just puts that one wide. Now, Sells in the corner. Looks to come out. He throws a backhand and he finds the top of the net to make it 2-0. With 13:41 remaining here in the period. He was able to cut out from behind the net. And roofed a backhander. Now they win the draw back. Sells to Westover, back to St. John. St. John. He gains the blue line. St. John going for a skate. Fires a low shot in. Now it comes back. Sells. He fires a shot. And Gris wisely covers that one up with a great save and just steered it towards the corner. Luke and Lansfield going to start it off this time with Westover and St. John. We got another 23 seconds before McDonald's out of the box. Luca now spinning in the corner. He skates around everybody. Takes a look. Turns and fires, and that big pad save there, and then it goes into the corner. Now, St. John. And they come across as McDonald comes out. And Oosterhuis charges out of the bench. Now, Westover throws it back to Luca. Luca walks in. And he fires a hard shot. And Gris wisely covers that one up once again. 44 seconds remaining here. They throw it back. Shen into Sells. Sells dances around one. Tries a backhand. That hits a skate. And the Jets recover it and they fire it down the ice. Beta just wisely covers that one up with Dillio and Shen coming back. Sells and Fisher on the face-off. Sells pushes it back to Harris Peru. He turns back, finds Foster. Foster tries to hit Scoleri just into the foot and then down the ice. Now Scoleri throws it back to Harris Peru. Harris Peru gets it up to Foster. Foster throws it into the middle. Now Sells. Sells looks to elude one or two guys. Throws a far side to Shen. Back into Foster. And they find the back of the net. My mistake. That was Nathan Scoleri. A great passing play, and Scoleri just had to tuck it into the yawning cage to make it 3-0 with 11:55 remaining. The Jets control the face-off. Now they take it up, throw it up the boards. They try and come in here. Harris Peru with a good quick foot. Holds it up now to Neil Rodrigo. Gets it up to McDonald. McDonald now. He drives the zone. Tries to get around one. Throws a low shot. Now it comes back. Luca takes a look. Far side. And another great save by Griss. St. John holds it in briefly. Now it comes back out Westover. Tries to grab it at center ice. Dilio throws it back. Now they cut through a couple. Neil Rodrigo in here with Polo. Now comes around up the ice. And we've got too many men on the Jets. We have some discussion over the interpretation of the rules. So the Jets with one too many on the runway will now have to serve 2 minutes or less with 11:02 remaining. Sells pushes the draw back to Westover. Westover walks into the middle. Oosterhuis tried to fire that one in. That hit a shin pad. Now St. John. St. John to Lansfield. Lansfield in the corner. Throws it back to St. John.
Go, Jerry! Let's go!
Got a turn over here. Now the Jets with a bit of a break. Come on in. And we've got a huge save there. Beta comes up big on the breakaway. And now Sells from the half wall. Looks to get around a couple of guys. They chip it around, but Westover's going to race over. He cuts that one off. And now Westover behind his net. He's got some space. Westover turns up ice. Gets through a couple of guys. Drives wide. Into the corner he goes. Just misses the hard charging. Lanesfield in the slot. Now Shen goes back for it. Shen. He gets around the first one. Goes far side for Foster. Foster in over the blue line. And just a step offside they were. 42 seconds remaining in this power play, and Carey will get out. 9:44 in the period. The draw splits the D, and Harris Peru comes back for it. Harris Peru looks to come up the ice. Finds Foster on the far wall. This time they're able to get in the zone without an offside. Back to Shen. Shen walks into the middle of the ice. He fires a low shot. That hits a shin pad right back to him. And then him and Foster play catch. Foster now looks to the far side. Now Luca in the middle. And down they go. Scoleri back to Shen. Shen over on the far side. Harris Peru fires a shot, and Foster takes another quick one, and Griss covers up the rebound with 8:58 remaining in the period. The Jets have killed off the penalty. So we'll be back to 5-on-5 action here, folks. McDonald and Westover played a little bit of catch there. Westover goes in behind the net. And Tennille Rodrigo gets taken down. Tennille Rodrigo from the half wall. Leaves it for Sells. Sells can't get around the one. Yeah, great attempt there, but the Jets come away with it. Now they try and come in. And a huge pad save there. Now they come back around once again. Sells grabs it. Sells gets it up to McDonald. McDonald looks to get around Marotta. A little collision there between two friendly foes. McDonald gets it back to Sells. Sells. It's taken down, and now it comes out to Westover. Westover gets it back to McDonald. Now they gain the zone. He leaves it for Sells. Back into McDonald. He fires a low shot, and Grist makes a great save there. Now Tenille Rodrigo in the corner. Tenille Rodrigo. And now McDonald. He comes away with it, fires one high and just over the net. Now Luca's back in there, and they push it around the other side. Lansfield and Oosterhuis causing a disturbance down there, and Oosterhuis comes away with it. Tries to leave it for Lansfield, but Jang gets in, and then they pick his pocket. Now he comes around the far side. Oosterhuis using that body to cover off the puck. Harris Peru dances a guy at the blue line briefly, and then it comes back. They're able to just maintain it. And this time, a little bit too rough. And now Luke. So we got a handful of penalties coming up here. Harris Peru looks like he's going to get a double minor, 2 for interference and 2 for hooking.
Let's go, Jets!
So with 6:45 remaining in a 3-0 game, Duffield's going to be short for 4 minutes.
Nate, 4 minutes. Nate, 4 minutes. Why? Double pad? Nice. Double pad.
St. John able to get that and fire at the length of the ice. Grist now comes out. He looks to play it up. Headmans the puck. A great play there. Now it comes up. Carey grabs it. He gains the blue line.
Shots on net!
Now Carey comes in. He fires a high shot. And Beta quickly covers that up and leaves it for Westover, who fires it back down. Grist looks to set it up with his defenseman. And the Jets in behind look to spread out the Duffield penalty kill. Now Carey on Westover. Tries to get around him, but St. John is able just to hold it out. Now Westover, he grabs it, and he fires at the length of the ice. Stopped up just at the blue line. Now they try and grab it once again. Carey looks to get around one. St. John this time gets it out. Now they got to wait a second. Unable to clear the zone. So with 5:43 remaining in the period, we got 2:58 left in this hour play. The Jets look to gain the zone. Sells. He grabs it, fires it out. Now Marotta, he looks to set things up at the blue line. Pushes it off the far side. And they're able to get it briefly out of the zone. Now they look to come in. A low shot there. And now Shen grabs it. Shen. There's Marion Patcher on him and Fisher. And now Foster. Foster. He goes far side for McDonald. McDonald looks to try and get around one. Throws it back in and just misses Foster. Now they look to come back the other side. Here come the Jets. They drive wide on Shen. He holds them off. Sells grabs it. Sells. with a couple of guys on him. A hard puck battle there with Fisher and Cario in and Sells holding everybody off.
Let's go!
They'll be okay to let them play like that. Now Foster. Foster gives it to McDonald. McDonald tries to drive wide. And he puts it 5-hole this time. A short-handed goal to make it 4-0 with 1:34 remaining. Now they come back once again. Westover grabs it. He fires it up the boards. Now they go D to D. They look for Colho. A nice little tip between the legs there by Colho, right on Beta. A wise play, like that stick in there. Beta just covers it up with 4:05 remaining, 1:20. Now they push it back. Tenio Rodrigo chases it. Now they leave it, and Cable in behind the net. Cable looks to set things up. He throws it back to the other side.
Nice,
The defense with a big shot, and it comes back out. They push it back in.
Let's go, guys!
Now Colho, he looks to set things up.
Nice!
And once again, and this time, Beta covers it up
Nice shot!
with a big glove save. So we're going to have a face-off to the left of the goalkeeper. 57 seconds left in the power play. Westover grabs it. He fires one off the glass. They're able just to hold it in. Oosterhuis tries to hold it off. There's a high heater. It goes over the net. Now Tenio Rodrigo. Tenio Rodrigo looks to set things up behind his net. Tries to get around Dillio.
Go, Nicky!
He runs into a little bit of a brick wall there. No worse for wear. Now they come back out. Tenio Rodrigo turns, takes a look, chips it over to St. John. St. John turns. He comes up. We got 10 seconds remaining here in this penalty kill. Now St. John. He fires one. Griss makes a big save there. Now we got an odd man rush developing here. Westover looks to hold his man to the outside. Pushes him back out. Raymond comes in to pick it up. Now they try and get it around the cover. And that one is in on that. Valhalla with a nice touch pass, a bouncing puck, and they're able to make it 4-1 with 2:31 remaining. Beta had the first one. It dropped down. It was in the paint. Valhalla pushes it in the net. A great play. Now they come back in the other side. Shen up to Luca. Luca now gains the zone. Hands it off to Scaleri. Now they push it around. Another odd man rush developing here. They try and center it. Foster comes back. And that one just goes over the net. Valhalla's feeling it now. Now Luca chips it around the D. This creates an odd man rush. He fires a hard shot, and Griss comes up big with another save with 1:54 remaining. The Jets look to come out. Push it around to the other side. Now they're trying Sells. Now it comes back. Shen chips it up the boards. Now there's a race for it ensuing, and they're just unable to get back to it. Now it comes back around. Onto the far side. Fisher grabs it. He's in there with Lansfield. Now they come back, push it around the far side. Shen holds it in. Now he's in the corner. Now they try and come back out the other side. Now they get it across. Sells, gets around one. And he fires it across. Almost gets it. Now they come back to the other side. Pushed around there. And now it's in the corner. Back out. Lansfield. Sells. Now McDonald comes in. Gets around one. And he sends it across to Oosterhuis, and he scores to make it 5-1. So 25.5 seconds remaining. It's now 5-1. Shells and one of the Jets players both going off for 2 minutes as they were exchanging Snapchat information or Instagram handles. And the referee didn't like that. Now Dilio in behind the net with Harris Peru. Westover chips it off, and now the buzzer sings. And we skate into the third with Duffield holding a commanding 5-1 lead. Both teams will be getting their marching orders. Everybody letting them know what they liked about that period, what they didn't like, and what they want to see the improvements upon. So, face off one. Scolari skates into the middle of the ice. He grabs that right away, sends it up to Tennille Rodrigo. He was looking short side. A big save there by Griss. Into Luca, and flutters just wide of the net. Now they try and hold it in, but the Jets are able to come away with it. Westover and Dilio are down there. Westover comes away with it. He turns, fires it far side for Tennille Rodrigo, just out of his reach. Marotta comes back for it. Marotta looks to set things up, head up, surveys the situation, and hands it off to Zhang. A turnover by the hard-charging Luca and Scolari, and now Luca grabs it. In behind the net, takes a look, comes out into the half wall, sends it back to Harris Peru, back into Luca. Now they're in there, into the middle of the ice. Tennille Rodrigo just unable to get his stick on that. Now they come around, they try and get around Westover. Harris Peru comes in to help out. And they're able to come away no worse for wear. Now Luca. And this time Scolari grabs it, and he chips it out, and he's going to race into it, try and get into it. Right into your living room as Giles throws a backhand up to Carey.
Go, Jared!
Now they try and come back to the far side. Can't get around all of them. A shot just wide of the net. Now they look to come back. And that somehow sneaks in with 13:21 remaining in the period. 5-2 for the Jets. 5-2 for Duffield. The main culprits are out of the penalty box now. They've served their time. And push it off the face-off. They get it back to St. John. St. John chips it up to Foster. Foster now gains the zone. He leaves it for McDonald. McDonald comes in, and he fires one just over the net. Now they come back the other side. The Jets are trying to gain the zone. And Beta makes a huge glove save down there. We'll zoom in so you can see how handsome he is. So with 12:56 remaining in the period here, it's 5-2 for Duffield. Luca races in to take the face off. He gets tossed out. So Lansfield comes in, introduces himself to the linesman, wins the draw. Perfect on the day. Benson Lansfield. 100% on the face-offs. Now Westover, he turns around, leaves it there for Luca. They get it up to Lansfield. He takes a look and comes far side. Just misses Foster. Playing slightly short-handed today, this Duffield team. They're really throwing me for a loop as they change the lines up. Now Luca, after Foster headmans it, he's got a couple of guys on him. He throws his shoulder down, cuts back, takes a look. Off the wall to Westover. Westover fires a shot. That gets tipped just wide of the net. Now Foster goes in for it. Foster and Lansfield are in there with a handful of players. Fisher's looking to dig it out. Marotta comes away with it and then moves it for Fisher. Off over to the far side. Cario now, he comes up. Gains the red line and fires it deep. Now they come around Sells. Sells looks to come for a skate up the left wing side. Gets around a handful of players. He comes in, fires a low shot, and Griss makes a big save. With 11:33 remaining in the period. Sells was trying to get him looking the other way. Now it comes back, St. John. Shen. Now it's into McDonald. McDonald now comes in. He fires a low shot, and Griss covers that one up with 11:20 remaining in the period. Luca and Cable on the draw. They win it back to Shen. Shen tries to elude Dilio. Now Dilio comes away with it. He throws it up the middle of the ice. They play catch. Dilio grabs it. Just fans on that. Now they're in the corner. Cable to Dilio. Now it comes back out. Scolari comes away with it. He looks to take Zhang wide. Now he's looking for some help. He leaves it for Luca. Luca tries to elude a handful of players, but the back checking of the Jets. Now it comes across. St. John holds them at bay there. Now they come back out the other side. Shen tries to get it up boards. Scolari was surrounded. Now it comes back out and just wide of the net. Deep in the zone. And Beta covers that up. Now they're back in, and Raymond makes it 5-3 with 10:06 remaining.
Let's go, Jets! Do it again! What? Was it actually? Let's go, Jets!
The crowd is into it today as it's 5-3 with 10:06 remaining.
Do it again!
Raymond picked that one out of a pile and he was able to tuck it in. Sells now, reverses it. And Oosterhuis pushes it past Marotta. Now Zhang skates into it. Zhang with a couple of guys on him. Oosterhuis picks it up. And they try and create the turnover, but Harris Peru pushes it back in.
There we go!
Marotta fires it around. Carey grabs it. He tries to get it out, but Westover keeps it in.
There we go! Let's go!
Lansfield and an Oosterhuis in there. Oosterhuis grabs it. Takes a look.
Go, Luke!
They're content just to play it on the boards. Now Zhang.
Go, Jared!
And now it comes around and out. Harris, Peru, and Westover. Now they just get it out of the zone.
There we go.
Now the Jets throw it back to Marotta. He takes a look. He tries to fire it out. That hits Harris, Peru, and comes down the ice. Westover now. He turns, fires it around. And another big save there by Beta. With 8:39 remaining in the period. So now they're in the zone. They look to push the draw back. McDonald comes away with it. He briefly fires it and reverses course. Now they come to the other side. Neil Rodrigo chips it up. Now Scoleri grabs it. Scoleri looks to drive wide. Gains the zone. Nathan Scoleri fires to McDonald. McDonald gets a shot off, but that hits a stick and goes high and into the netting. McDonald and Cable on the draw.
Go, Jets!
They push it back. Cable grabs that one. Now they throw it around to the far side.
Go, Nicky! Oh!
Sells keeps that in. Now Sells gets around a couple. Throws it across to Scoleri. Now Scoleri in the zone takes a look. Tries a centering pass. And now they get it. Look to come out. To the far side to Dillio. Dillio and Sells are on it. Now McDonald, he grabs it. He goes back behind his net. And this time he gets a backhand out here, dangerously close there. And that hits something and then bounces out of play. You gotta be sure what you're gonna do with the puck. 7:24 remaining.
Oh my god.
Face off to the right of Beta. They win it back. Now Westover grabs it. He eludes the first player. Now he throws it high and off the glass. Marotta catches that, drops it down, throws it back up. St. John was able to grab it. From deep in the zone, St. John fires it off the boards. And now Luca able to get in. He's surrounded by a number of Jets. Lansfield, he's able to walk the line and he's able to keep it in the zone briefly. Now they try and get around the other side. Luca. Back to Westover. Lansfield just chips it in deep. Marotta comes back for it. Marotta turns with Luca all over him. That gets tipped up to center ice. Oosterhuis helping out the defense. He skates back for it. Now he throws it up to Foster, who just tips it up to center ice. Now the Jets look to gain the zone. They fire it in deep. And it's tipped out. That's not going to go for icing. They're just going to race back for it. And Dale with Scoleri all over him.
Let's go, Jets!
Perio pushes it up the middle of the ice. Harris Peru gets it back.
Let's go!
A blowing tire or two there. That's going to be an icing. 5:48 remaining. Let's see what they can do this time. Fisher and McDonald on the draw. Fisher gets tossed. Giles comes in. They push it back. Now it comes back into the corner. Scoleri just misses McDonald off the side of the net. A great attempt there. Now Sells grabs it. Sells gets around one. Now Oosterhuis, he gains the zone. Now it comes back Fisher. Fisher deep in the zone. Tries to chip it around to Carrio. And now Sells goes back for it. Sells throws it deep, allows everybody to get off. Now Dale gives it to Carrio. Now they try and pick it up. Sells grabs it. He chips it up. Now to Neil Rodrigo. And he takes a quick shot. Giles makes a big save with 4:56 remaining. But Giles is going to go off for body contact. Duffield calling a timeout. 4:56 remaining here in the period. They'll want to try and set up the play. Duffield breaks their huddle. The Jets are already out. It looks like it's going to be Cable and Luca on the draw. They win it back. Sells just has it roll under his stick. Dilio's on him. He throws a backhand over to Harris Peru. Harris Peru now eludes the hard charging Dillio, and they just misconnect there. So that kills 17 seconds of the power play. Unable to get it sorted out. They'll try it all over again. This time they may work on the breakout. They push it back this time. Now McDonald looks to get it around. And this time they come up the ice. They try and gain the zone. Scoleri, he comes in, and he fires it In the top corner, a power play goal by Nathan Scolari makes it 6-3. Little confusion at the blue line. Some calling for an offside. The power play goal comes 37 seconds into the power play. So 4:19, they stretch it to a 3-goal lead. Probably what they were looking for. The vaunted last game.
Why is he even talking about that? I should never talk to him.
Now they push it back. McDonald grabs it, takes a look, gets it up to Shen. Shen up to Scolari. And this time, everybody's happy with the linesman this time. Now it comes back, Shen throws it up, that hits some snow. Now Luca, he spins like a top, gets it over to Tennille Rodrigo. Now it comes back into the middle, Westover grabs it, Westover with a hard shot, and Griss makes a great glove save with 3:45 remaining in the period. Westover playing forward now. They've really thrown everything in a blender this afternoon. Sells back playing D. And now it comes back around. And a huge play there. I think the refs are just looking to get out of this game today. Not looking to call much more. And now Luca gets around one. Luca tries to headman it to Westover. Westover has it roll off his stick, but he's got Carey and Zhang in there. Now Lansfield grabs it. Lansfield. And Marotta, he tries to pick it up. This time we got an icing. 2:58 remaining in the period. Will Fisher with a quick hello for the people watching at home. Giles comes in and picks that one up, chips it off the boards. Harris Peru creates a bit of a turnover, it comes back. Oosterhuis almost had it. The puck is just laying there waiting for somebody to hit it. Harris Peru with a backhand just side of the net. Oosterhuis and Fisher in a battle. Dale comes back. And now it comes back out. St. John, he walks into one. And then Shen, and he chips it up and over the glove of Griss to make it 7-3. With 2:18 remaining. They push the puck forward. Now Tennille Rodrigo. Now the Jets just try and push it in deep. Sells picks it up, skates in behind the net. Sells tries to chip it off the wall. Now Tennille Rodrigo grabs it. Tennille Rodrigo. A couple of guys on him. They create a bit of a turnover. Westover comes back for it. Westover. So with 1:48 remaining in the period, we got another penalty coming up to Duffield. We got McDonald on a bit of a break. He comes down, tries to cut in. He gets taken down. No worse for wear. And we got a bit of an offside there. Siebert calls that one. We got 1:33 remaining here. Shannon St. John up front. Scolari and Oosterhuis playing defense. Scolari gets rubbed out. Shen gets taken down. That's going to be a penalty. Referee's seen enough. At this point in the day, you might as well just run the clock. St. John on the draw. Raymond tries to push it through his feet. Lansfield comes to help out. Now they pick it up. They fire it deep. This holds it off for Marotta. Marotta now in behind the net. He tries to chip it up. Foster comes charging in. Foster and Lansfield playing defense now. Now they come back around. St. John pushes Marotta to the outside. He drives wide on Foster. He's into the corner. In behind the net. You never know with that Marotta. He may try and pull a Michigan. Now they're back on the other side. They take a look. In the corner, just holding them to the outside. Foster grabs it. He lets to come out of the zone. Marotta picks that one off. Now it comes back around. Unable to get it around. We've only got 15 seconds remaining. A hard shot there by Beta. He pushes that one aside. Another shot tipped there in front, and Beta covers it up. And now they all come in to protect their goalkeeper with 5.5 seconds remaining in the game. A feisty affair on this Sunday at York. Rank 5 between these two teams. I'm pretty sure these guys are ready to go back to school. That's what it's all about. So the game's gonna end here with Duffield coming up with a 7-3 victory. Lots of lights on the board today. We want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you in the next game. Until then, good morning, good evening, good night. Elvis has left the building.